Good morning. This is Mark Soderberg with ADM Investor Services with your morning ag outlook for Thursday, January the 11th. Mixed trade here overnight. The soybean complex has rebounded, currently up 7-8 cents in the soybeans, 2 to 3 higher in the meal, while oil prices are about 25 to 30 better. Corn price is steady. Wheat is steady to lower, down 3 to 4 right now in Minneapolis. In Kansas City and Chicago, steadied a little higher in Minneapolis. Strength in the soybean complex is likely led by indications that China has been stepping up their purchases of Brazilian soybeans, taking advantage of this recent price dip. Large speculative traders were moderate sellers yesterday across the soybean complex, while being light buyers in the wheat, pretty much flat in corn. Money managers remained heavily short in the ag space, with the exception of soybean meal, where they are still long about 35,000 contracts. Open interest was higher across the board yesterday in the ag space. The next major winter storm is expected to bring a mix of heavy snow, rain, ice, and high winds from the southern plains across the Midwest and out through the Great Lakes region through this weekend. Behind the storm, temperatures are expected to plunge, bringing 0-degree readings as far south as the Kansas-Oklahoma border and into the Texas Panhandle. Daily lows of 15 to 25 degrees below zero will be common across much of the northern plains, and winter wheat in areas of Montana and the western Dakotas may be vulnerable to some winter kill with limited snow cover in this region. Conditions across South America do remain mostly favorable. A day after CONAB lowered both their corn and soybean production estimates, the Rosario Board of Trade in Argentina increased their crop estimates for their country. Corn was raised 3 million metric tons to 59 million metric tons. That's well above the USDA forecast of 55, while the Argentine soybean crop was raised 2 million metric tons to 52 million metric tons, where the USDA from December is at 48. Wheat was left unchanged at 14.5 million metric tons. USDA updates tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Standard Time. We look for slightly lower production for last year's U.S. corn and soybean crops. Ending stocks, we look for slightly lower in the corn, slightly higher in the soybeans. No change to the wheat. December stocks for corn expected to be up about 1.2 billion from a year ago. Wheat up 80 million bushels, and while soybeans down about 45 to 50 million from last year. And like we've seen in recent days, we expect the lower production from Argentina likely to be offset or partially offset by higher production in Argentina. We look for U.S. winter wheat acres to drop about nearly 1.5 million acres from last year. Right now, energy prices are a little bit higher across the board. U.S. dollar index is slightly lower. We have export sales later this morning, along with inflationary data. CPI is expected to come out at up 0.2 for the month, while year-over-year increase of up 3.2%. Thank you for listening, everyone. I hope you have a wonderful day and stay safe if you are traveling.